Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you have everything you need within you. You have everything you need to create the reality you want within you. It is all within you. And it's all being created from within you. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Before I jump in, please know I have 20 self-study manifesting courses linked below. They are in categories to manifest your specific person, manifest new love, manifest money, manifest self-love. They're all down there, so have a look. And if you want to take yourself on a journey, a self-guided journey to manifest what you want, all of those courses will show you how. Okay, let's jump into this video topic. Everything you need is within you. Everything is within you. And it's all coming from you. I mean, that's really the place to start. That's what manifesting is. Manifesting is a projection of your inner world out there. And specifically what we're experiencing in the 3D reality is what we dominantly believe about ourselves, what we dominantly think about ourselves, what we dominantly feel about ourselves, in particular in different categories of our lives. So you have stories, like the most common stories that you tell yourself about relationships. And whether it's conscious or unconscious, sometimes we don't even know that we tell a story about relationships, so we're not even aware of it. But the themes that you come back to over and over and over again about romantic relationships is what you start to see in your 3D reality. You experience it. So for example, if you have a story that people don't stay around, people don't stick around with me, they don't stay for the long term. I used to have this story. If you have that story, what you're going to experience when you're interacting in romantic relationships is eventually they're not going to stick around. Eventually they're going to check out. Eventually they're not going to be available. And what you'll find when you start exploring the stories and the patterns and the dominant thoughts and the way you feel internally, when you start exploring it, you realize, oh, what's happening with other people out there is a reflection of my inner world, what I believe about myself, what I believe I'm going to receive. It's all just being reflected. And so when we discover this, it's actually a beautiful day. I know for myself, I had some serious aha moments years and years ago, maybe 12 years ago now at this point, but a long time ago, where I realized, oh my God, what's happening with them is just my fears. It's my fears and my beliefs and what I expect to have happen. So then I knew, okay, my work is to change my expectations, to change my beliefs, to change how I really believe I'm going to be shown up for. And changing beliefs starts with changing your thoughts and changing the way you feel and practicing a new storyline internally. So sticking with the example, if the experience is they're going to leave me, well, what's the new storyline that we want to start creating? The new storyline is I'm shown up for. I'm chosen. I'm loved. I'm desired. I'm wanted. I'm fully shown up for. And not only that, but it's starting to imagine a particular person or a type of person that does show up. They show up. They're all in. They're fully here with me. They want to be all in. It's an experience of I'm fully shown up for and they're fully showing up for me. And we do this by, you could call it reprogramming your inner world, or, everything I teach in every single course is it takes you through a process so you can start reprogramming the way you think about who you are and what's happening in your life and relationships. So it's all coming from within you. And what I found for myself on my own path was when I realized that it was all coming from within, and when I realized that I can shift what's going on inside of me by practicing a new storyline, by practicing telling myself I'm a different type of person, by practicing feeling like that new type of person, practicing walking around in the world as that new type of person who's shown up for, who's loved, who's cared for, who's attractive, who's desired. I became that new version of myself. That's what happens with enough practice. And that's our goal. That's what we're doing. We're not just saying some affirmations and like hoping something changes out there. You can if that's what you want to do, but the way I teach manifesting, it's about self-transformation. It's asking yourself, well, who's the version of me who would have my desire? How do I become more and more and more of that version of me? And we start doing it, we're doing it for the result, but we're also doing it for ourselves. We're done with living as the version of ourselves that thinks we're going to be left, thinks we're not going to be shown up for, that thinks we're not going to be loved. We're done living as that version of ourselves, and we're like, no, I'm done living as that me. I'm ready to be this me that knows she will be shown up for. So we do the inner work to start to think of ourselves in this new way and feel about ourselves in this new way and really step into this new version of ourselves. And as we do the work, the 3D naturally changes, because all we're doing when we're manifesting is changing ourselves. That's all we're doing. We're stepping into the new version of ourselves that already has our desire. So this is what it means when I say it all starts from within, which is the name of my new course launching next week. And this is what it means when you have everything within you. You do. Who you're being is the answer. That's the answer to everything. It's amazing when we realize that life is really not that complicated. It's not. When you really understand manifesting, it's not that complicated. Who you're being is creating what's going on out there. So who are you being? And who do you need to be to create the reality you really want? Those are the questions. And when you start doing the work to become this new version of yourself, you will get the reflection out there. And until you become this new version of yourself, if you're pretending or trying or doing the surface level techniques of just saying words, but you don't feel different, if you're doing that and you're kind of spinning your wheels, you'll notice you're probably not getting new results, because the results come from the new you. That's what we're doing. We're changing you. And not, it's not because something's inherently wrong with you. It's because you're ready to change. You're ready to step into the version of yourself that really can believe and get behind having what you want. So that's what I love to teach you to do. Again, my course next week that I'm releasing, it's all about this. It's all about changing the self. So stay tuned for that. Also, it's what I teach in every single one of my courses. So again, there's like 20 courses linked below. And if you want to go on this journey of changing yourself, have a look at those in the description box. And thank you for being here with me. I'll see you soon. Bye.